Just do business.
Now, I know T.I. got something in Bankhead now too. Like, so
Yeah.
you ever met him, or you ever like y'all ever crossed paths with like doing real estate businesses, or
We
you
never
ever sold something to him, or he sold something to you?
we never did any real estate business, but I have crossed paths with him, being that I'm from the West Side, and I went to Mays and he went to Doug.
Gotcha.
I had a relationship with Killer Mike.
Okay.
We was in BTA, Black Teen Advancement, as teenagers, with this wonderful teacher and mentor, Mr. Johnson.
Gotcha.
And he owns a lot of property over there too. But my family, like, just my family, they real Atlanta. They from Vine City, John Hope, Lindsay Street Baptist Church. So we always been a product of Atlanta.
Right.
So a lot of the history I already knew.
Wow. And that's the beauty of like investing back into your community,
Right.
and putting back the money in, because you know some people take the money out, but you put back the money in, and you're fixing up blighted properties.
Right.
That, you know, because you have some people that run away instead of coming back and fixing and wanting to stay there. Then next thing you know, I guess what they call it, gentrification happens.
Gentrification,
things of that number. But for me, I feel like gentrification is like picking up the litter and painting the house.
Right.
What you think about that? Do you feel?
Well,
like
I think it's a really positive thing. The thing about the gentrification, the people that was there need to be a part of it, and a lot of it now we're not a part of it. It's people from out of state, big corporations who's doing it for us.
Right.
If we was to do it, it'll be amazing, because we know what the people in that area, what kind of product and what things that they need in that community, opposed to somebody coming from somewhere else.
Right.
And Atlanta is a city that, as I grew, I mean, you love, because it's so diverse. You can do a little bit of anything. Like it's so much here. You can spend a weekend downtown or in Alpharetta and feel like you're in LA.
Wow.
Going to brunches and day parties.
Wow.
And then also, we always had the wonderful night scene. So it's like Atlanta is a piece of everything. It's almost like Hartsville. It's a hub.
Wow. So let me ask you a question about real estate. Say you get a little piece of land, right? What would be a little bit, like a little, not even like probably probably 0.2 of an acre.
Okay.
Right?
Quarter of an acre.
Yeah. What would be like the cost to build something like that from scratch, from the ground up?
So your first thing you want to do is survey your property. Any property you get, you survey it, you find out your dimensions of it, and you make sure it's a dwelling area that you can build on. You want to know if you're going to have a septic tank, or you're going to do public water lines or whatever. But you can build a smaller house, like a 3-2, for under $150,000.
That's good.
And here in Atlanta, if you are able to build a 3-2, $150,000, it'll generate close to $2,000 a month. Cause rent is kind of expensive.
Right. And is it still that price now? That what's going on with today's like with the wood and
with the lumber prices? Yeah, lumber prices has dropped back and settled down.
Okay.
Things are supplies are pretty fair right now.
Right.
The battle now is, interest rates and things like that, and that's deferring a lot of people from buying. But if you have the opportunity, I think you should always buy real estate, because it's a forever deal. If you buy real estate, you can always maneuver it. You see what I'm saying? You can always do something different with it. You can always find a way to eat out of it.
Right.
So
when you came, so take me to when you was on your third, going to like straight to your fifth, sixth house. What was that level of risk that you felt that you had to take? Was you nervous? Was it?
Well, at that time I wasn't nervous. That's when your adrenaline running. So you got 5 houses and you like, man, I really want 25. I really want 10. This is what I'm gonna do. But like anything else, you can get 5 or 6 properties, and then you can reach a stump where you have somebody, 2 tenants who not paying rent, or cars all in the yard, and you getting a fine from the vistas, and you paying fines, and it'll discourage you and be like, oh, I'm tired of this property, I'm gonna get rid of it. So it's like anything else. It's hard work. You wanna pick and choose great tenants, and you wanna buy location over anything. Location, city, properties close to the city, close to the airport. If you're in the outskirts, you wanna offer a little land. You wanna always have grocery stores, shopping close if you can. Public transportation. All these things factor into buying properties.
So do you feel like the rural area that you stay away from that, or
no? I love it. But it's for a rural tenant. But if you do the rural area, you don't want a rural property that don't have a nice backyard. You see what I'm saying? That don't sit off from the street. Rural areas, you might not want the subdivision because that's how you want to live. You see what I'm saying? So.